Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. This is your Acumen Driller Zil, back with another quick lesson. Yeah, I just want to make a quick lesson on, we just got to be mindful, diligent about this information now because, Esau, Edom, the workers of iniquity, they control the aspects, every aspect to this society, man, whether people want to believe it or not. And the reason why is because, I like to sometimes, everyone can't remember, we're not perfect. Every precept of work where we can find certain precepts at times. And what we tend to do is we search for it, And, the Lord, one of the, sayings of the world, to an extent, search and you shall find, but more than likely when you pull up information like this, because I was looking for, the King James Version, slip with the tongue, but not with the heart. I was looking for that precept, So I just, put it in roughly. But this is Microsoft Bing. And what came up was Ecclesiastes 10:16. And it says in the King James Version of the Bible, Ecclesiastes 10:16 states, there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not with his heart. That's not correct. And like I said, this is, I don't know what Google says. Google may be correct, and then again, it may not be. But this is Microsoft Bing, and that's not what Ecclesiastes 10:16 says. Salaki. I'm about to go to it. So when you go to the book of Ecclesiastes 10:16, it says, woe, right here. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child and thy prince eat in the morning. So that's what Ecclesiastes 10:16 actually reads. So when you put it in that search engine, Microsoft Bing, they give you the wrong precept. So this is Salaki, the precept I was looking for. Ecclesiastes 19 in Salakia. Where is it? (19 and 16). Yeah, this is the precept I was looking for. Right here it says, there is one that slippeth in his speech, but not from his heart. And who is he that have not offended with his tongue? So this is what I was looking for, but like I was saying again, when I looked on the search engine, because I had to take a picture of it, because I looked it up on my laptop. So I took a picture with it with my phone, to do a quick lesson. It's just that, we just got to be diligent, because there be times, I'll be out doing the lessons, and sometimes I go and search, but I think on my phone it's more or less Google. But I gotta be, mindful now, because I don't want to say the wrong precept just because I searched it, because we already know we are aware of you can't believe everything online, but normally stuff like this, because people can easily fact check stuff like this. Most of the time, stuff like this would be correct, because, a lot of people's stuff can be fact checked easy. Like, a lot of people have Bibles, what I'm saying? You can fact check this, but when you put it up on the word search, Microsoft Bing search engine, and it says Ecclesiastes 10:16, that precept doesn't say that, or that scripture doesn't say that. And I got another precept, and I'm gonna just end it out. And this is the book of Proverbs 4:23, and it reads, "Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life." So let's go to what diligence means. And
Strong's H 4929, Mishmar.
So let's go to the outline of biblical usage. C, it says what? Right here. Salakia, observance. So we got to observe things that keep the we got to observe things, especially during this time, because that's what this devil can do, man. He can switch things up to try to discredit you and make you look like you may not know what you're talking about, because they have the ability to manipulate things, man. Just like that. They can put anything online nowadays, and people may believe it, may use it to discredit other people, or just simply people will get, manipulated. Then, like you said, so from time to time, that's what I do. I use it, and I know I see the elders, the teachers, they do it. From time to time, other brothers, they do it. You are, because we're not perfect, and we all are human, and sometimes we may get absent-minded of a scripture or precept that we're looking for, and we will what? Search for it. We can get an idea of how it may be pronounced, like I put it in the search engine, but we just may not remember at that given moment or where to find it in the Holy Bible, man. But it says diligence, and let's go. And it says what? Observance. Let's go to what observance mean, and I'm gonna end it.
Observance.
It says the action or practice of fulfilling or respecting the requirements of law, morality, or ritual. Let's see. Which this definition is true. Yeah, they gave the correct. I'm surprised, because they're giving you this word. I would think they would have it in a simpler term, but they're giving you the terms according to the Bible, and that's when you talk about observance. They also, it's talking about rights and like the holy days and things of that nature. But I was trying to be simple where it says observe. Let's put this. And this is where observance comes from,
Observe.
and it's to observe. Let me see that. It says notice or perceive something and register it as being significant. So, it's the same thing. Observance, observe. That's a derivative of what that word come from. And it says notice. The similar word is notice, see, note, perceive, discern. So we gotta notice certain things, man. Cause that's why you gotta double check ourselves and fact check some of this stuff, man. Cause I'm gonna just end it off there. But yeah, just be leery of these search engines, man, because be leery of these search engines because they may give us the wrong information when we're looking for certain scriptures or precepts. But I'm ending it off there. Hope the body will edify. Till the next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Again, this is your Aki Madrilazil. Lord willing, I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barak Thumb, Baba Shalom.